Now, forewarn weather with ExactTrack 4D radar. Exclusive technology for the most up-to-the-minute weather information in your neighborhood.
All right, taking a live look outside, and you said there's some rain on the way, Kim.
Yes. It's just the most boring cam shot, right?
It was a little dreary.
I know.
Yeah.
And usually we have something to look forward to. You know, I can say, but tomorrow the sun will be back. And then, no, we're kind
this
of
May is tough.
Yeah, this week is a little bit tough. Now, next week's looking a little bit better. We'll get back into the 70s, but it's going to be kind of a cool and dreary week. We'll see the sun from time to time, but it'll be a while before we crack the 60-degree mark once again. Right now in downtown Detroit, it is only 56, mid-50s in Pontiac, also in Grosse Ile, and Port Huron lags behind at 52. And then we have these easterly, northeasterly winds, and you can see a little shake to the camera there, gusting at times at about 15 to 20 miles per hour. As I said, temperatures for the next several days will be below average. Our average high is 72 now, and we are nowhere near it. 56 tomorrow, 57 Thursday. We get back to the upper 50s by Friday. We don't get back into the 60s until Saturday, and then we slowly edge our way back to the low 70s, but it's going to take us about a week to get there. So tomorrow, your hourly forecast calls for several showers. In fact, a little more rain tomorrow than today, especially in the morning, with our high reaching the mid to upper 50s. Right now, an ExactTrack 4D radar. If you have plans outside tonight, just know that there are quite a few showers, and the heavier rain is still to the west, but it's going to be moving in here over the next several hours. We'll go in a bit closer, and we have some sprinkles in Canton. Plymouth also is a couple sprinkles there, and then out in Novi, Troy, Dearborn. You can see just kind of dotting the landscape, even in Mount Clemens, just a little bit of a spritz on your windshield as you're traveling around tonight, but the heavier rain down to our southwest, and that is going to be moving in here as we go throughout the next several hours. So an area of low pressure down to our south is just going to bring us that rain off and on here for quite some time. So here we are at 4 o'clock, most of the rain to the west. As we get into about 8, 9 o'clock tonight, we'll have more widespread rain and pockets of some pretty heavy rain at times. Then tomorrow morning for your morning commute, still can't rule out a few scattered showers for the kids at the bus stop. By the afternoon, we're also seeing rain. And as we get into the evening hours on Wednesday into Thursday, it becomes a little bit more scattered, but even on Thursday morning, we still have that chance for some rain. Then we start to dry out, though. It looks like over the weekend and into next week, at least we will be dry. So we're going to keep a good close eye on that holiday weekend forecast here. Right now, temps are just kind of miserable for this time of year. 55 in Pontiac, 58 in Mount Clemens. In fact, our temps right now are closer to where we should be at nighttime, not in the afternoon. It's a little cooler than it was yesterday in some spots by about 3 to 5 degrees. Winds have been a little gusty again coming out of the east, a little wobble to the northeast at times, right around 25 miles per hour out at the airport and also down in Monroe. And we're not the only ones dealing with the cool weather. It's cool up north, but if you look down to the south, look at St. Louis. They've jumped up to 82. So your forecast for tonight, 50 degrees, a few showers. It's chilly overnight tonight. Tomorrow we'll make it up to 56, so not much of a climb tomorrow with our temps and that rain. Then for Thursday, a few showers, but not as much as tomorrow. So each day the rain kind of tapers off. Looking ahead to the weekend, right now Memorial Day looks okay with mostly cloudy skies and temperatures getting into the upper 60s, but still, Karen, a little bit below normal for this time of year.
Sure is. All right, thanks, Kim.